Dr. Trilochan Mahapatra ji, Secretary there and Director General ICAR, Guest of Honor and President of today's function, Shri Gajanan Kirtikar ji, Madam Bharti Ravekar ji, Dr. J.K. Jina, Deputy Director General Fisheries ICAR, Dr. N.P. Sahu, Dean, esteemed member of the Board of Management, Academic Council, Research Advisory Committees, Extension Council of CIFE, distinguished former and present directors of ICAR institutes, faculty and staff members of CIFE, students, recipients of various degrees, awards and medals in this convocation, and their parents, alumni, industry partners, member of local organization committees and communities, families of CIFE staff, esteemed guests, member of press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor for me to extend a hearty welcome to all of you on this auspicious occasion on the 13th convocation of CIFE. At the outset, we extend a very warm and hearty welcome to our chief guest, who, in spite of his very busy schedule, could make it and grace the occasion on this auspicious occasion. I welcome Dr. Trilochan Mahapatra ji, Secretary there and Director General ICAR, for his presence and a guiding force for all of us. I welcome Shri Gajanan Kirtikar ji, Madam Bharti Ravekar ji, and all the dignitaries present on the dais and off the dais, and this is my privilege to extend very hearty welcome to each one of you. I extend hearty welcome to esteemed members of the Board of Management, Academic Council, RAC, Extension Council, distinguished directors of ICAR institutes, my sister institutes, and the recipients of various degrees and awards and medals on this occasion, and welcome each one of you on my personal behalf and on my behalf of the CIFE Parivar. As you know, the Central Institute of Fishery Education was established on 6 June 1961 as a Government of India institute with the assistance of FAO and UNDP, with a mandate to impart postgraduate education and training largely to the in-service fisheries professionals of the country, so as to provide trained manpower and support to fishery developmental activities. Subsequently, the institute came under the administrative control of ICAR in 1979. Under the ICAR, the charter of CIFE was enlarged to include research and extension activities besides the academic programs in its fold. In recognition of its pioneering role in fishery education, the University Grant Commission, Ministry of Human Resource Development, accorded the Deemed University status to CIFE on 29 March 1989. The academic and research programs of this institute, as well as training and extension education activities, are carried out through a network of 6 major divisions at CIFE headquarters and 4 off-campus centers at Kolkata, Kakinada, Pawarkheda, and Rohtak, and the new center, Regional Research and Training Center, which is being established at Motipur, Bihar. The institute is presently offering MFSC and PhD in 11 disciplines of fisheries science under active collaboration with ICAR fisheries institutes, namely CMFRI, CIFT, CIFA, CIFRI, CIBA, NVFGR, and DCFR. Beyond this, as we strongly believe that collaboration and partnership are key to the progress, the institute is engaged in active academic and research collaboration with the institutes and the universities within India and abroad. The institute has been playing a crucial role in human resource development in fisheries, and I am happy to state that till today, more than 5,000 students have completed their studies from this institute, including around 68 foreign nationals from Bangladesh, Egypt, Eritrea, Iran, and a number of countries. This 13th convocation, a total of 151 students will be awarded their master's degree and 54 students will be awarded their doctoral degrees. Besides, many of our graduates will be receiving various awards and medals. Several endowments, namely Dolabji Tata, late D.R. Jalihal, Dr. Hiralal Chaudhary, Shri M.A. Upare, Shri B.N. Sharma, Professor Rabindranath Kothapalli are in place at this institute for acknowledging and rewarding the academic and research achievements of the students and the institute. Dr. C.V. Kulkarni Gold Medal is awarded to the master's student who secured highest OGPA across the disciplines. Sir Dolabji Tata has been supporting overseas training of the outstanding students of the university for more than 10 years. The following awards are given to the meritorious students of this institute, like Hiralal Chaudhary Gold Medal, Dr. C.V. Kulkarni Gold Medal, Shri B.N. Sharma Gold Medal, Shri M.A. Upare Gold Medal, and Professor R. Kothapalli Gold Medal. Though the major emphasis of the institute is on education and HRD, the institute could achieve significant progress in research as well. The institute currently operates 22 institutional research projects. The thrust area of those research projects include developing sustainable aquaculture practices, sustainable fish harvesting and utilization, genetic selection and brood stock development, application of nutrigenomics to promote efficient feed utilization, development of technology for diagnosis, treatment and prevention of emerging diseases, assessment of aquatic ecosystem health, impact assessment of policy, progress and technologies, policy research in education. Sir, scientists of CIFE have been engaged in advanced research and have been successful in garnering substantial financial support and currently 18 externally funded projects, including the international collaboration projects with the funding to the tune of more than 7 crores are underway at this institute. 6 external projects were completed last year with the funding support of more than 3 crores. The ongoing projects are being funded by DBT, NFBB, SERB, RGSTC, etc. The institute is also a partner in the different ICR network and platform projects. It is also heartening and very encouraging to note that the scientists and the students have published their research findings in many high-impact journals, and during the last 2 years, the institute has published more than 233 research articles in various national and international journals. During 12th plan, the institute has identified 2 research flagship programs: inland saline aquaculture, diversification and technology demonstration of ornamental fish species. Utilization and conservation with a focus on NEH region is also a flagship program. It is worth mentioning that ICAR-CIFE, through its center at Rohtak in Haryana, is making significant improvement in the livelihood of the farmers in the state of Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and Delhi through its flagship program on inland saline aquaculture. The major research highlights are in the area of species diversification, an attempt on genetic improvement of stock, development of non-conventional feed ingredients and nutraceuticals, development of molecular diagnostics, and various vaccines for aquatic animal pathogens, which include RNAi-based vaccines for white spot disease of shrimp, standardization of breeding technologies for high-value ornamental fishes, development of value-added fish products, demonstration of cage culture in reservoirs, rehabilitation of marsh eel in the rivers, development of electroabsorption-based effluent treatment, and technology for reclamation of salt-affected sugarcane fields through subsurface drainage. The institute has initiated several programs in the Northeast in collaboration with ICR institutes, SAUs, and state government departments. These include star hatchery operations, rearing of fish seed and ornamental fish in cages in various reservoirs, and their operations and marketing and farming through women's self-help group. As a new initiative, I am happy to inform you that we have introduced 2 new programs at our 2 centers. They are 1-year skill development program at Kakinada Center and 6 months certificate course on skill development in aquaculture at Rohtak Center. Our 4 regional stations, located in different aquaclimatic regions of the country, continues to contribute to the academic training and demonstration and transfer of aquaculture technologies to fish farmers and entrepreneurs in their respective regions. Over the years, CIP has established a strong network of alumni, both nationally and internationally. During the last 2 years, our students have taken 41 positions of ARS scientists in different disciplines. Today, it is a matter of great pleasure to note that almost all the young scientists positioned in various fisheries research institutes and some of the other institutes are CIP alumni. Besides this, during this period, many of our graduates have either been absorbed by different state government organizations, universities, industries, or they are pursuing their higher studies in India and overseas. We are indeed proud of their dedication and hard work. The Institute is committed to strengthen and extend our effort in the area of inland saline aquaculture with more intense and diversified activities. Our vision is to transform CIP into a center of excellence for providing leadership in fishery education and research, not only in the country but across the world. We remain sensitive to the local, national, regional, and global challenges and opportunities that are coming in. We are also aware of the huge responsibilities entrusted to us. Sectoral problems include shrinkage resources, environmental deterioration and emerging disease, climate change and natural disaster, marketing uncertainties, and other challenges that we have to look into and come out with the available technology which can help us. The Institute is committed to produce qualified, skilled industry and field-ready graduates, create state-of-the-art infrastructure, and highly trained faculty to support the cutting-edge technologies and research. I once again express my heartfelt gratitude to the chief guest of today's function, to the guest of the honor, all those who are present here, the dignitaries, the former directors, and the other family members and the alumni who are here. I am extremely grateful to the Director General ICAR for his gracious presence over here. I offer my heartiest congratulations to all the students who have excelled in their academics and will be receiving their degrees, medals and awards. Once again, I wholeheartedly welcome all of you to this institute and this convocation. Thank you and Jai Hind.